joined by a special guest today. He just dropped his new EP. He's had a single that's had over 50 million streams on Spotify alone. He's been making music for 10 years now, and he's going to talk a little bit about how he first got started in music.
I'm Honestav. I got started in music early on in life. Back when I was just a wee lad. My brothers made music.
Yeah?
They inspired me.
Inspired you.
To become Honestav and save the city.
Save the city. There you go. So on the way here, I had a 9-hour drive on the way to this listening party, and I had the time to...
God damn. Hell yeah.
I had the time to go through everything, all the way back on SoundCloud to Old Soul. Old Soul,
really?
About 8 years ago.
Old Soul?
Yeah,
That's my first song ever?
Yeah, I had to go all the way back.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so where'd you go? Don't go listen to that shit.
Anyways.
Embarrassing.
It was interesting, though, to see from the stuff
Did you hear
put
the
out.
rap songs?
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to get into
Every
next.
one of the rap beats this guy made right there, the big dude. Look at the security guard.
No, I was going to say,
He
the
made
rap
every one
stuff
of the
was actually good. I was
trying to catch a vibe on me right now.
all
pull up in your crib, cut the lights off.
all 2021 rap beats, all...
Dude, yeah, what was I doing?
I don't know.
That was fun.
It was different, though.
Yeah.
What led you to switching to more of the style that you do
Dude,
now?
I used to make music trying to like, I wanted people to fucking, I used to make music for people to like it. Like, all my friends listen to rap music, so I made rap music. You know, like, I just started making music for myself. Like, I always liked music that made me feel shit. As soon as I started doing that, it was crazy. Like, people started listening. But I definitely just do it for me now, you know?
Yeah.
And it just kind of like worked out that way.
No, and I think when you draw more from yourself, that attracts people that are like-minded or on the same path as you, and you've kind of maneuvered that really well with some of your new stuff.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think it does.
So I found you when you put out Freckles, or a little bit after you put Freckles out, and that's kind of right before stuff started coming.
Yeah.
And you put out this song.
Coming
Still one of my favorites.
Which one?
You put it out on my birthday actually last year.
What is it?
It's about your dad.
What is it called?
If they don't make pills for heartbreak.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
That one's tough.
I think that
don't make pills for heartbreak.
I think it dives into like a lot of really honest stuff, and some of the problems some of the problems you lightly touch. Maybe someone in the medical field sees it more, but I see the stuff you touch on that's issues with the medical field, that people are treated as a number. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool that you...
It's actually a super serious topic, and it's something that, like, yeah, bro. He's shredding behind us, bro. It's so hard to pay. He just hit a dolphin flip and then a double kick flip back to back. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
And we're talking about the most serious shit of all time.
Oh, good. You're good.
Yeah, bro. It's hard to sing that song because that song meant a lot to me, bro. I'm glad it means a lot to you.
Yeah. And how was that process for you of deciding that something impacted you so much that you were going to find a way to...
It was more like, bro, like, if I don't fucking get this shit out, I'm gonna die. Like, whenever, like, the only way that I can get my emotions out, or like, if I'm tripping about some shit, the only way that I can, like, get it out like in a healthy way is writing about it. And so that's just what I did. Like, that's like, I get most of my inspiration whenever I'm like fucking going through some shit, whether it's good or bad, bro. Like, I go through some good shit and I'm like, fuck, dude.
No, I think your new album is a really good... I was talking about that with some people over here, actually, about how it's a good balance of, like, there's the sad shit on the album, but there's also, like, the upbeat shit. There's a good balance of everything. And one of the big songs on there, I'd Rather Overdose, is actually kind of what catapulted all of this. Walk us through a little bit about how that experience was like putting that project, or that song out.
You're great at this. You're doing a great job, bro. You're fire as fuck at this.
I'd Rather Overdose. When you were putting that out, what was that process like? Because obviously before that, nothing had quite reached that audience yet.
Yeah,
and then that came out. Yeah. What was that like waking up the next day when you first noticed?
So like, it was like whenever I saw that people were like listening to it on TikTok and like sharing their stories. At first I was like watching and I was like, I would refresh it and I'd be like, oh fuck, 1,000 more videos, whatever, boom. And then I like watched one that like really made me upset, and like I couldn't watch them after that. And like it made me like emotional as fuck, and so like it turned into me being like, oh fuck, and like I wanted to like hear all these stories and shit, but it got so real that it was just hard to watch. And so I actually like slept on it for like 2 nights, and then I woke up the 3rd night and I was like, holy shit. And it really like, that was not a song, I almost didn't drop that song. Yeah. Like a lot of people don't even know that I was like debating on putting that out. I didn't want to put it out because I didn't want to be like, oh, poor me. But then whenever fucking TikTok did what they did with it, it was just kind of like, it almost was like I had to, bro. It became something way fucking bigger than like I could have ever imagined. It's actually fucking insane.
Yeah, and I think
I'm pretty sure it's fake.
Last question, you put out this new project, and a lot of people might mispronounce it, so I'm not even going to try, but I looked at what it's about.
Yeah, Hara Kiri.
Hara Kiri. And what that means in Japanese is about a samurai that falls on his sword.
Yeah, it's like it's a suicide ritual that samurais would do whenever they would like disobey or whatever. It was like a last way that they could go out with like respect. Is if they were sentenced to death, then they would just harakiri. They would go slice their stomach open and kill and commit suicide. Fuck, sorry.
And what was the thought process with titling your project?
Man, I went through that so much that I felt like this was like, there's a lot of other things that go into it too. It's not just about that. It means a lot of other things too. But my dad killed himself and my brother killed himself, and it just kind of felt like I was getting all that off my chest, and it was just like my last like sacrifice to be like, yo, love y'all. I'm right here with you. I got to keep on pushing now. So, yeah. I thought about that name forever, bro. It took forever to come up with that.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that you chose to
Thanks,
do that with your first project coming out. Congratulations on everything.
All right, do that. Let's sign off like this.
All right.
Batman signing off.
Honestav, goodbye.
Thanks so much.
bro.
I appreciate it.
You were great.
Congratulations.
You're good as fuck with that, dude.